Okay, so this is going to be a documentation video for the new Song of the Hero and Skykeep skip that we can do in Skyward Sword. So pretty much this door right here in Hylia's Temple, this is a door that is only supposed to be unlocked when you have successfully completed the Skykeep dungeon. And the game is like, oh, okay, so now you're ready to fight the final boss, so we're going to open this door for you. Because story-wise, I think Girahim escapes through this door, if I remember correctly. So right now, the door's not open because all that we've done on this file is we've beaten the second imprisoned fight, and we have the true Master Sword right here. So now, in the game, we're supposed to normally go back, get the Song of the Hero, beat Skykeep, and then come back here to finally unlock this door. But thanks to the fact that we can load Farron in back in time, it's actually possible to set the bit for unlocking the door in the sealed grounds. If we take a look at the spreadsheet here of all the scene flags that we know about, unlocking the door to Hylia's realm in the spreadsheet, this is on row 10, column G. So, to find out what sets this same bit in Farron or any other map, we just have to look at the same row and column, which in Farron Woods would be the doors to Lake Floria are opened. And this is actually a flag that's very easy to set if we have the bit that's right next to it in memory over here already set. So the file that we're going to use to activate this one flag in back in time already has this bit right here set on it. So yeah, and the reason that we weren't able to do this before, like on Skyloft for instance, is because on Skyloft there does not appear to be any event which sets this particular bit, so it's not one that we would be able to simply accomplish on Skyloft. But with all the technical info out of the way, let's get started here. So I'm going to be saving in the sealed temple to properly show this off, or excuse me, Hylia's temple, because this is the past. And then we will be starting by performing back in time. So this trick saves, or appears to save at least 75 minutes for the any % category, which of course is absolutely massive. It's the biggest single skip that this game has ever had. And it allows us to get around 2.5 hours for an any % speedrun now, which is very nice. The game is also significantly easier because of it, because most of the hard stuff that we had to do was during the Song of the Hero. Alright, so this does this does require getting to Farron in back in time. So the file setup that I have here, which I described in the other video where I showed you guys how to get to Farron during back in time, has already been done. So I have the Elden Light Pillar loaded up on file 3 here, which means that when I go to the Loftwing tutorial in back in time, I'm actually going to be able to go to the Elden Light Pillar, as we can see over here. You need to make sure to press A as you glide over here, so that you don't just stay stuck on the title screen, or the splash screen at the beginning. Because if you stay on the splash screen too long, the game will load the backstory or the trailer, which will end back in time, and we don't want that to happen. So just make sure to get off the splash screen. And we're almost here to Elden. We can't do any forward boosts with our bird because we unlock those a ways away into the tutorial with Zelda. Anyway, so this is going to plop us down into Farron. We want to load Farron with our third file here. Alright, so now that we've done this, the log that's over here is down, so we can climb it. And then go up here to this loading zone to get to Farron faster than we would be able to if we tried to go through the temple. And we just have to avoid all these guys. Still have to push this log, though, which is a little bit dumb, but oh well. And then we want to load into the Farron Woods with File 3 here, so that we get the introductory cutscene. Now, the way we're going to do this is actually very easy. We're simply going to load up the file that we had saved in the sealed grounds, and then we're going to start it and then hold the 2 button and hold Z, which will skip the cutscene that we view here and then begin opening up the gate to Lake Floria because of the other bit that we had set. So start, hold 2 and Z, and we'll see that the cutscene started there after we had skipped the cutscene. So, as with all scene flags, this doesn't get committed simply because we did the RBM correctly. We have to commit another scene flag in the area, which in this case is just going to be talking to Impa once. So now we can see that when we go over to the door, we can open it up, and we can load into the Horde fight. And that is how we skip the Song of the Hero in The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. So yeah, thank you for watching, and there will be more speedruns coming soon.